Hi, team. Happy noon. Happy Tuesday noon. It is a rainy day here in Austin, so hopefully we can capture some of that environment, ambiance. It's nice to do yoga when it's rainy outside. Um, Mostly because I have the privilege of being inside, I guess. But with that privilege, I do appreciate the raininess. Um, today we have got a Vinyasa 1 class that's going to be centered around the hamstrings and stretching those puppies out. Mine have been so sore from last week. We did 108 sun salutations, and the only thing that got sore was my hamstrings. So I think that was the only muscle group that I used for 108 sun salutations. I haven't figured out the science behind it, but I will. I commit to that. Um, Anyways, happy to be here. Yeah, so I've got 2 blocks today. I think it's going to be helpful to have 2 blocks. They're not necessary, but for me, I know they're going to be helpful because the hamstrings are feeling really tight. Lifting the earth up to meet me a little bit is going to be handy. Anything else? No, all donations that I received today are going to the Okra Project, which is a collective that provides home cooked, culturally specific meals to Black trans people to wherever they can find them, basically. Right? It's not just a local thing, it's as wide as they can make it. And they also provide small little micro grants for groceries for Black trans people. So, cool organization, check it out. But yeah, so that's where any donations from today are going. Should we get started? And Supta Baddha Konasana? I feel like we should. Actually, I'm going to take it back. I think we should start in legs up the wall. I feel like that's more appropriate for what's about to happen. So go ahead and scooch as close to a wall as you can. And if you don't have a wall, then I would say maybe supported bridge is a good alternative to this one. So getting our hips as close to the wall as we can. If this is too strenuous on the hamstrings, then go ahead and scoot your hips away from the wall so that they can get a little bit of restoration here at the start. Once you find your spot, let's take some deep breaths. Oh, awesome, y'all. Let's take one more big inhale. Exhale through the mouth. Yes, all right. Beautiful. Okay, stay here for a sec. Kind of just feel what it's starting to feel like after you've got a little bit of time here with your legs up the wall. And we're going to add maybe a couple variations. We'll see how we feel. Maybe some nice early hip stretches will be good for us. So first, let's maybe try bringing the soles of our feet together, knees going out to the sides. And you might just choose to stay in one of these positions for a long time. I'm going to ease my knees back towards this wall in front of me, or I guess more like my closet doors. Get a little bit of a hip opener here to get us started. Yeah, okay, cool. So there's a little bit of tightness there, and the adductors and my inner thighs. Feeling it a little more than I usually do, so I'll kind of go in today's class with that knowledge. I'm going to start to slide my legs back up the wall, and then cross my right ankle over my left thigh. Yeah, nice flexed right ankle here as I start to slide left foot down the wall. So now I'm just paying attention to the glutes on my right side. Yeah, this was a good decision. This feels awesome. And we're getting a little bit of stretch, maybe in those hamstrings, if you're like me and they're feeling a little extra tight today. If they're feeling as tight as mine are, then pretty much anything we do today is going to feel like a stretch. Awesome, y'all. Good little inventory here at the start. I'm going to start to slide my left foot back up the wall, but keeping a gentle bend in the left knee. All right, I'm going to start to straighten this right leg, let it come long along the wall, and then let my right leg fall out to the right as far as is comfortable. And I'm keeping, I'll slide my left foot down the wall a little bit for a little bit of a counterweight to allow for the stretch. We're working more into the adductors here. Yeah, cool. Good job, legs. I wish I did this to y'all more. I feel like I get really sore and then I go days without dealing with it. And then I find the time to do yoga. And I was like, man, I would have felt so much better if I had just done this 3 days ago. But we just can't find the time, can we? Also, I really don't have an excuse because I'm watching so many movies. Like, I literally could be stretching the entire time. And I say that before I do the movie. I'm like, okay, Becca, stretch this time. And I just don't. Even if I sit on my yoga mat looking at my TV, there's got to be something to that. Feel free to hit me with the psychology behind it. All right, let's start to bring that right leg back up the wall. We'll start to straighten out the left leg. And let's cross left ankle over right thigh. And maybe start to bend into right knee, slide right foot down the wall. Oof. All right. Left glutes. What's popping? Wow. Way tighter on the left side. Am I feeling it more in the hip? I am. Way tighter in the hip. Probably about the same for the hamstrings. I'm not sure, though. Let's give another couple breaths here. Just feeling the body out. Okay. Man, all right. I would stay here all day if I had my druthers. All right, we're going to start to slide the right foot up the wall just a bit so we can straighten out that left leg long along the wall. And then slowly let the left leg come out to the left. And I'm going to let my right foot slide down and kind of let the right knee fall out to the right for a little counterweight. Cool. Okay, yeah. Left adductors are tighter too. Just learning about our bodies. Ugh, awesome. Let's give it a few more breaths. All right, when we're feeling about even, let's start to bring that left leg back up, bring that right leg back up. Awesome. I'm going to slide the soles of both feet down. Get kind of like a yogi squat, but you're on the wall, just a little bit more stretchy into the hips. See if you can lay your tailbone a little bit flatter along the floor. Yeah, kind of lengthen the spine out. Yeah, so rather than curling the tailbone under, try to flatten it out. Awesome. Get a little bit more stretch. Probably feel this in those hip flexors a little bit. All right, and let's slowly ease all the way onto our right side and press our way up to seated. Yeah. All right, so I'm thinking Janu Sirsasana is going to be helpful for us. So we'll extend one leg. I got my left leg out at an angle, bending my right knee, the sole of my right foot to my inner left thigh. I'll bring blocks on either side. of my left leg just for funsies. Take a nice big inhale, root into your hips. Rotate belly button in line with the left big toe. And on your exhale, start to fold, lead with the chest. Awesome. Feeling it in the back today. One more breath. And slowly inhale up. Flip it over to the other side. Extend that right leg. Left foot in. All right, root into sit bones. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate and start to fold. Lead with the chest. Kind of keep that flat back to start. Slowly sinking. Eventually folding. All right, breathe in one more time. Exhale. Slowly start to come back up to seated. Whew, there it is. All right. I'll bring my blocks kind of out in front of me just in case I want to use them. Swing our legs back behind us. Let's come into tabletop position. Ooh, got a sore wrist on this left side. So from tabletop, maybe we just start to kind of glide forward, glide back, glide side to side. Yeah, this is mostly for my own benefit here because my wrist is very sore. Let's rotate fingertips in, forward, back, side to side. You want to start working in your cat-cows, right? Dropping the belly, inhaling up for cow. Exhaling, arching the back, pressing the earth away for cat. Just kind of swaying in and out of whatever is helpful for you. I'm going to rotate my hands all the way around, fingertips back towards my knees, get a nice deep forearm stretch. Amazing. All right, team. Let's come back somewhere nice and neutral. That feels good. We'll do one more cat-cow. Nice. Deep breath. Lots of curvature in the spine. That's why we're there. Exhale. Deep exhale. Press it all out. Find that range of motion in the spine. And we'll come back to a nice neutral spine tabletop. Awesome. All right, from here, we're just going to extend our right leg back behind us. Cool. Let's bend the right knee. Find those 90-degree angles at the ankle and at the knee. Yeah, imagine you could put a little block on your foot. Now, inhale, lift that block up. And exhale, hover right knee next to the left. Inhale, lift your block up high. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, up high. Exhale, bring it down. Bring the block back up, but nice and neutral. Bring your knee in line with your hip. Now lift the block up a couple inches, and then bring the knee down a couple inches. So we're up a little higher, back to level with the hip. Up a little higher, level with the hip. Up a little higher, level with the hip. Up super, super high, and exhale, right knee comes down. Cool. All right, let's do the left leg. So extend that left leg back behind you. Bend the left knee. I have to look at myself or else I get really tilted. Okay, So inhale, lift that block high. Exhale, hover knee to knee. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, knee to knee. Inhale, knee in line with the hip. Yeah. Inhale, lift the block a few inches higher. And then knee in line with hip. A few inches higher. In line with hip. A few inches higher. In line. A few inches higher. In line. Now the highest you've gone so far, bring it up. And exhale, knee to knee on the mat. Tuck the toes, inhale. Exhale, lift the hips. We're here for our down dog. We welcome her. Maybe bend one knee then the other. See what's going on. Notice the wrists, notice the hamstrings, the calves, the shoulders, the heels. Do the heels want to be heavy today? We'll probably know a little more after a few of these. Inhale, shift forward, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly, however you want to do that. Untuck the toes, glue the tops of the feet to the mat. Draw your elbows together behind you. Inhale, lift the heart, baby cobra. Gaze is down. Protect your neck here. Keep breathing. Inhale, lift super high in the chest. Exhale, float the chest down. Elbows are still reaching for each other. Let's tuck the toes. Bring just the knees up off the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, press up for high plank. Inhale, downward facing dog. Yeah, okay. Warming up the body. Slide those shoulder blades up towards the tailbone. And then let's bend the knees, lift the heels high. Inhale, look forward. Take your tiny pony hooves on your exhale all the way to the front of your mat. Forward fold. And we're just going to camp here for a sec because we deserve it. Notice where in your spine you're feeling some real decompression. Mine is, it's like just at mid back, it feels like. It's not the low back, it's not the neck or the upper back. It's right in the middle. It feels awesome. Really heavy head, crown of the head shines down. Maybe a gentle sway in the torso, feels good. One more breath. All right, taking a little bend in our knees. Inhale, halfway lift. So crown of the head reaches forward, hips go back. Exhale, fold back into it. Root into the feet, take soft knees. Oh yeah, inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Whew. All right, so in mountain pose, let's tuck our tail. Let's bring lower belly in. Yeah. Take that micro bend in the knees. Feel the muscles of the legs turn on. Broaden the chest. Okay, stay rooted in the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Nice and slow movements. Inhale, halfway lift, lower belly in. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step back into plank. And let's hold it for a breath. Though you're always welcome to drop your knees at any point, right? Inhale. Exhale, maybe you come to your belly, maybe you come chaturanga halfway down, right? Elbows pointing behind you. Maybe you flip the toes, pull the heart through and up for upward facing dog, just palms of the hands and tops of the feet on the mat. All right, use the lower belly to lift yourself up. Choo! Downward facing dog. That wasn't comfortable on the low back. Maybe go back to baby cobra for today, or at least for the beginning of your practice. Or maybe just go to child's pose. Maybe that's what I'll do. And I'll just keep cueing, but from child's pose. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's take some big steps to come to the front of our mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lower belly in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Arms reach up. Exhale, mountain pose. Strong legs. They're so strong. They do so much for us. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Last sun salutation, A variation. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, we're halfway lifting. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step or hop back into plank. It's a young man's game. I'm not playing it. Take an inhale. Exhale, lower to belly or chaturanga. Inhale, peel the heart to cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Awesome. Okay. All right, good job, body. Spike the heels up, bend the knees, inhale, look forward. And on your exhale, step or hop to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Arms reach up overhead. And on your exhale, let's sit back into a chair pose. Right? So hips are reaching back. Weights in our heels. Open chest. See if you can pull your ribs out from your waist a little bit. Yep. Inhale. Exhale, dive forward. Straighten out the legs. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left toes to the back of the mat. We're in runner's lunge. Cool. So we got a right knee stacked over ankle or up on the ball of the left foot. Very cool. We're going to actually drop that back knee and untuck the toes. What's up, low lunge? All right, stay here. This might feel right. Hands might come to knee. Hands might reach up. Yeah. Yeah, wonderful. Open up those hip flexors on the left side. Inhale. Exhale, look down, palms come to the earth. Tuck the left toes, bring the left knee up off the mat. Let's step the right toes back to meet the left in plank. If you'd like to take a flow, you're welcome to it. Otherwise, we will see you in down dog. Whew, that was a good knee pop. Cool. Inhale, left leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring it forward for a runner's lunge. Yeah. Then we're going to drop that back knee and untuck the toes. We're in our low lunge again. We might be loving it as is, or you might lift hands to knee, hands to the sky. Maybe there's something else you're working on. It's calling your name. You're welcome to that thing. Yeah, big inhale. Exhale, look down, palms come to the earth. Tuck the right toes, bring right knee up off the mat. Step right foot forward to meet the left, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Deep into the knees, belly comes to thighs. Inhale, graze the fingertips on the mat as we lift to chair pose. Yeah. All right. Bring those hips back. Open the chest. Pull ribs away from the waist. Big inhale. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the right toes to the back of the mat. We got runner's lunge again. All right, we're going to drop the back knee, untuck the toes. Inhale. Let's lift to whatever low lunge we're feeling, right? Cool. So when you're here, imagine drawing left hip back and right hip forward. Now, tuck your tailbone. Yeah. Cool. See what that does for your right hip flexors. Okay. Take another big inhale. Exhale, hands are going to come down. So I'm going to bring my hands to blocks because I have them available. If you have them, they might be helpful here. All right, so we'll take an inhale here. On your exhale, we're going to find half splits, right? So we're going to shift our hips back. Hips are stacked over right knee. We want to straighten out our left leg. Left toes point up towards the ceiling. So this is a great place to hang out. If you're feeling it, you might take an inhale and exhale, fold. Cool. A little bit more intimate hamstring time here. Okay. Take another breath. Inhale, we'll lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to shift forward, bend into that left knee. We're back in our low lunge. I'm going to take my palms off my blocks, framing that left foot. Tuck my right toes, bring right knee up off the mat. Step left foot back to meet the right in plank. Take a flow if you're feeling it. or skip it. Meet us in downward facing dog. Heels are feeling a little heavier today. That's nice. Inhale, right leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring it forward for runner's lunge. Dropping that back knee and tucking the toes. And inhale, lifting up for low lunge of choice. De jour. Awesome. I wonder if it's supposed to rain more today. I'll look it up. Okay. Got a big inhale. Wait, actually, stay up here another breath or two. Let's do that thing where we tuck our tailbone and clap that left hip forward. I want to make sure we've got that little extra oomph in this hip flexor stretch while I think about what the weather might do. Okay, now we'll take an inhale. Exhale, look down, frame that right foot, shift the hips back, straighten right leg, right toes point up. We've got our half splits, stay high or fold low. And always in this position, if this is just not enough stretch for you, you can slide that right hip or that right heel forward, right? As we inch a little closer to Hanumanasana or front splits. Doing it, y'all. Absolutely. All right, let's take an inhale. We'll inhale, we're going to lift the chest. Exhale, shift forward, back into your low lunge. Yeah, frame the right foot, tuck the left toes, bring left knee up off the mat. Inhale. Exhale, step left foot forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Deep bend in the knees as we inhale, lift to chair pose. Tuck the tailbone. Yes, it's happening. All right, let's sit a little deeper. Bring those hips back. Big inhale. Exhale, press the earth away, come up to stand. Yeah, inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, palms come to heart center. Y'all, awesome. All right, beautiful. So we're gonna add a little bit to our flow, work into our balance a little bit. So let's inhale, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, palms come to the earth. Step or hop back into plank. If you'd like to flow, go for it, or skip it. Meet us in downward facing dog. Another big breath. Inhale, right leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, we're going to bring it forward for a runner's lunge. But then we're going to step our left foot forward a smidge so left heel can come down. Inhale, let's lift up, warrior one. Cool, I'm going to widen my stance left to right. It's going to help me out so I can square my hips forward. Again, square left hip forward, right hip back. Yeah, you got it. All right, tuck that tailbone a little bit. Once again, she's saying to herself. All right, nice big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, we're going to straighten out the right leg. Exhale, we're going to reach forward with a flat back and then reach down for ground or blocks in my case. So flank stretch. We got it. Really nice, y'all. Kind of pausing here so we can really allow for a little bit of lengthening in the back of the right leg. But I bet if you're feeling a little tight, you're also feeling that in the left leg as well. So we're going to pause in this efficient twofer. Cool. A nice big breath. All right, let's start to bend that right knee just a little bit. We're gonna move our hands and or blocks forward about 8 inches. And firming into right leg, let's start to lift left leg as we work our way into standing split. So we're here just to have a little bit of fun. Little invert here. If this is feeling really cool, stay here. If you want to play with your balance a little bit, maybe flex that left foot, right? Make sure all the toes are pointed down. Yeah, and then maybe we reach our right hand to our right ankle. Cool. And then if you're like, yeah, that's cool, maybe you just scooch your left hand a little closer. Maybe a little closer. Maybe it even comes also to your right ankle. Yeah. All right, we're just playing. See if you can lift that left heel. All right, if you've got your ankle, go ahead and release, find something a little more stable. And then nice and slow, we're gonna come up to stand, keep that left leg, let it come all the way with you to one-legged Tadasana pose. So left knee comes forward. Awesome, cool. From here, we're gonna bring right hand to right hip, left peace fingers to left big toe. This might already be a nice place for you to stop, or you might play with extending left heel forward. Yeah, appropriately named hand to big toe pose. This might feel great. You might play with just bringing that left leg out to the left. That might feel like a nice stretch or a nice challenge. But see if you can plug that left arm back into the shoulder. Nice tall spine. See if you can scrunch the shoulder blades together back behind you. All right, big inhale. Exhale, gentle bend in the left knee. Inhale here. Exhale, carefully set the left foot way to the back of the mat as we open up to face the long left edge of our mat. So I've got a pretty wide stance. I'm going to bring my toes in a bit, heels out a bit. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to start to fold forward, hinge at the waist so you can keep a flat back. Nice. Okay. So just see where hands are comfortable here. Maybe hands are comfortable on the ground, maybe grabbing your big toes, gentle pull. So we're just looking for a nice, stable, and hopefully productive hamstring stretch here. Yeah. Okay. You want to add to this with a little bit of a twist, as I often do, right? Twists feel pretty cool. I'm going to reach my left hand back through the legs, tint up the palm, right hand goes forward. We're going to twist the chest, looking up and under that right arm. Yes! Amazing, y'all. Big inhale. Exhale, swap it out, left hand forward, right hand back. Killing it. Big inhale. Big exhale. Ooh, that feels good on that right shoulder. And let's come back to a nice neutral fold. Okay. All right, nice and slow. Start to walk your palms towards your right foot as we find a runner's lunge. All right, we're going to get a little bit of an extra hip stretch here because we deserve it. To do that, we're going to heel toe this right foot out to the right a little bit and pivot on the heel so right toes point out to the right. Come onto your pinky edge of the left foot as well. Reach that right arm up. Yeah. And then we're going to lower our hips and reach the right hand back towards our left foot. Inhale, hips up, arm up. Exhale, hips low, reach back. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, last one, hips low, reach back. Inhale, up. Exhale, lift down. Right hand comes down. Let's heel toe that right foot back in. Beautiful. Okay, from here, let's plant the palms. Step the right foot back to meet the left in plank. Take an optional flow or meet us in downward facing dog. Loving it, y'all. It really feels good to stretch these old bones. Stretching the bones. That's anatomy for you. Inhale, left leg lifts up into the sky. Exhale, let's bring it forward. Runner's lunge to start. Then step that right foot forward to ground the right heel. Inhale, lift up, bent left knee. We've got our warrior one. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's clock left hip back, right hip forward. Inhale, extend left leg. Exhale, reach forward, and then fold into your flank stretch, right? See how this stretch serves your lower body? How can you make it more efficient? Can you draw that left hip back a little bit? See what that does for you. Yeah, I can tell my right calves aren't as tight as my left, because when we were flanking on the other side, my left calves were very much a part of the party. Right leg isn't feeling so much this time. Awesome. Keep this productive stretch going, another couple breaths. Love it. Start to bend into left knee. Start to slide your blocks forward or hands as we launch that right leg up into our standing split. Little playtime here, right? So all of our toes on the right side are pointed down. If we're feeling stable and we're loving it, stay. If you want to add a little bit, let's bring left hand to left ankle. Remember, if you fall, that's great. It's NBD. Just means you tested your boundaries. Awesome. If we're just feeling it, feeling a little, dangerous, let's bring our right hand a little closer to our left foot. Maybe a little closer. Maybe it comes to the ankle. With that, right heel a little higher. Nice inhale. Exhale, carefully come somewhere a little more stable for you. All right, strong left leg as we start to lift, and we bring our right knee with us. Yeah, right knee comes out in front of us, one-legged Tadasana. So left hand to our left hip, right peace fingers to right big toe, stay here, or reach right heel forward. Can we plug that right arm back in? We draw our shoulder blades together. That'll help us stay tall. Yeah. Stay or swing that right leg out. See what you want. Amazing. Take an inhale. Exhale, carefully bend the right knee. Step all the way back to the back of your mat. Open up. All right. So toes in a little bit, heels out. We're going to find that fold again. Excuse me. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Fold, fold, fold. All right, wide-legged forward fold. Let's see. We did twists on the other side. Yeah, maybe we did a little hip shifting. So try shifting your hips all the way over to the left so you feel a nice stretch down that right leg. And then maybe switch it. Shift those hips over to the right. Stretch out the left side. Dang, yes. Such a tiny movement can produce a lot. Okay, we're going to shift hips over to the left. We're going to bend the left knee a little bit. What's up? Yes.
Lift those hips back to center, shift them over to the right, bend that right knee a little. Beautiful. All right, another couple breaths. You deserve a little more time left side. You always get kind of the short end of the stick. Or oftentimes in yoga. All right, so we'll come back nice and central. We'll start to walk our palms towards our left leg. We're going to do that thing again, right? I don't know what its name is. I've heard horizon lunge, maybe. But we're going to heel toe our left foot out to the left, toes out to the, point out to the left, peaky edge of the right foot. Reach left arm up, and then drop the hips low, reach left arm back. Hips up, arm up, hips low, reach back. Hips up, arm up. This is the last one. Exhale, hips low, reach back. Oh, it's a good stretch now. Inhale, up, up. Exhale, look down. Back in our runner's lunge. Step our left foot back to meet the right in plank. Take an optional final flow of class or meet us in downward facing dog. How does this final down dog of class feel on your body? Does it feel different than the first one? Big inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, hips to heels, child's pose. Start to walk your palms over to the left edge of your mat. Press into right palm, draw right hip to right heel. Same thing, other side. Walk the palms all the way over to the right edge. Press into left palm, left hip, left heel. And reach forward. Awesome. Let's slowly come up to seated. Y'all, I love child's pose so much. It's just the best. Yeah, let's swing on to our backs real quick, y'all. Ooh, we're just gonna do a little final stretch here. Gotta twist it out, my favorite thing, but first a little more hip stretching. So go ahead and cross right ankle over left knee. We're gonna hug left thigh into the chest. Figure four stretch. We did a variation of this on the wall to start. So this is more of a review of seeing how the hips might have changed throughout class. How does this figure four stretch feel different than the one on the wall before we did our class? Maybe feels a little bit more mobile, maybe feels a little more warm, like the muscle wants to move and stretch into the shape, right? Awesome. Go ahead and, if it's accessible to you, extend that left foot up towards the ceiling. And maybe even grab onto left calf or left ankle. So we kind of fold the body up a little bit here. It's a nice stretch on the low back. Maybe we get a little sneaky stretch into the hamstrings and calves as well. Try pointing your toes up towards the ceiling. Try reaching your toes back towards you. See how it affects your stretch. I love, in this position, pointing the toes up, you can stretch the top of your ankle. And how often do you just stretch the top of your ankle? I'm gonna rotate my foot to the side, stretch the side of my ankle, and back. I've got pretty angry ankles in general because I have a strange gait.
to my walking, to a gait to my walking. So I feel like my ankles really have to do a lot of work, and I don't treat them well enough in rehab exercises and stretches like this. So we're all pausing so I can love my ankles. Awesome. Okay, team, when you feel ready, let's bend that left knee, plant the left foot, cross right thigh over left thigh. Inhale, exhale, knees fall to the left. As we tee open that right arm out to the right, nice deep supine twist here. Fun fact about me, when I first started teaching yoga, I thought, well, when I was going through training, I thought supine twist was just like a fancy way to say spine twist. And I guess it's because supine has spine in it. But that's not what supine twist is. Supine means face up. So we're just in a face up twist. But we could be twisting anything. Just so happens we're twisting our spine. But it does make you wonder what else you can twist in the body. I have to think about that. Okay, inhale, oh yeah, come up. We're gonna swap them out, plant right foot, cross left ankle over right knee, and let's find that figure four stretch on this left side. So first, we're just paying attention to how left hip feels now compared to the start of class. For me, it's I won't say a dramatic difference, but it's a pretty significant one. Very, very noticeable. Left hip was really much more talkative at the beginning of class. Yes, all right, let's extend that right foot up, and whatever's available to us, let's see if we can get it. So maybe the calf, maybe the ankle. Ooh, just trying to fold the body in half here and see what happens. Getting a stretch in the low back, that feels good. I'm gonna keep my left ankle flexed to protect my left knee. And then I'll start to play with pointing my toes and then drawing our toes back. Maybe drawing a little bit of a circle, noticing where the stretch is, noting where the stretch wants to be. Yeah, whoo. Good job, ankle. Thanks for everything you do, including your sweet little tan line. Can y'all see that? Just a strip of tan right at the ankle. I think you can. I can see it. Ooh, also feeling in the hip right now. Getting a little rock back and forth to help us out. Awesome. So I just relaxed my abdominals, and that really helped me continue stretching to the hip a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and bend back that right knee. Plant it on the ground. Left thigh over right. Big inhale. Exhale. Ooh, knees fall to the right. Tee open. Left arm to the left. And your supine spine twist. Feeling this on my left shoulder. All right. Another big breath. And we'll inhale. Woo,
come up to center, uncross the legs. Feet out at the width of your mat as you windshield wiper knees left and right. Awesome, y'all. Doing amazing. I think we deserved it. Let's find a nice Shavasana. So I'm going to go ahead and hug my knees into my chest first. I'm going to give myself a little bit of a rock back and forth, and then burst out into whatever Shavasana is calling my name. It might be Supta Baddha Konasana for you, soles of the feet together, knees out. You might swing on back into legs up the wall. That would be a really nice way to end this practice. Whatever you need, whatever sounds good. Try to find a spot that you can generously allow yourself at least 8 breaths. Slow on the inhale. Controlled on the exhale. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to your body and your breath today. And I hope to see you soon in some capacity. Namaste. Thanks so much, y'all. If you have any questions or thoughts, let me know. And again, my Instagram is Pride Wellness ATX. And also, again, look up the Okra Project. Look up that organization. They're on Instagram at the Okra Project. Look at their website. It's all very lovely. And yeah, any donations I get today will go to that. But if anything, just look them up, see what they're doing, follow them, do all that fun stuff. Yeah. Yay. Happy Tuesday, team. We're doing it. We're still doing it. Yeah, it's good to be here. Okay. Hey, I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.